edition of the Industrial Kingdom podcast, the manufacturing and agricultural show for the MENAT region. I am Valerie Zakka, the founder of the Industrial Kingdom Consulting Services. Our group offers consulting to business owners and investors in the agricultural, manufacturing industries around the Middle East, North Africa, and Turkish region. Today is our first show, and I am very happy to have with me Mrs. Patricia Kebbe, who is one of the experts on the team. Hi, Patricia.
Hello, Valerie.
Welcome.
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy to have you. Since you have become a guru in the agro-food product branding positioning, so I would like you to tell us a bit about your path and how did you get here?
Okay, great. Thank you for inviting me. Actually, it's a great idea that you have put us together. Each one has his own or her own experience. So bravo for this idea. You always have a brilliant
Bravo
idea.
for
Valerie.
accepting.
So why I'm here today? I'm gonna speak about what we can offer for the industrial kingdom clients, and something that will make them more competitive when they manufacture a new product or have an extension in their range, or if they're thinking of entering a new market. So it's not easy. Each market has lots of competition. So today we're gonna talk about this subject. Why this subject is dear to my heart.
Yes, how did you become so specialized in this field?
Okay, I will talk about my 30 years experience, so that much. Times fly. I started with multinational companies like Unilever, Nestle, Danone, doing their strategies for communication in the MENA region, and especially Levant. So this was a school for me, so spending 7 years on this. And then when the internet became something new, it was introduced. So I used this experience to know how to use digital for brand building and not just for technology. So this was back in 2000.
Wow.
Yes.
Don't say these words.
Yes. And then after this, I focused more on how to use digital CRM for brands like L'Oreal, in the cosmetics, in the food industry. So to do brand building. And then I fell into a big pot because food is my passion. So all this experience into marketing, communication, strategic positioning, I used it to create, me and my partners, a concept called GOO. GOO, it's a place where you discover food from the world.
So like in French, le goût, taste.
Without the tea, but we had lots of tea brands. Okay. So it's a place, it's open in ABC Ashrafi, and then you move into a concept store where you go, you discover food from the world. Nice. So each one with a specialty into retail, catering, cooking classes. It's a concept store. So this was for during 6 years. So here I gained lots of experience into hospitality, the food, how to use communication to launch innovative ideas. And then this baby, I had a real baby in 2012. So I decided I need to focus more on my personal life because it's very time-taking, this hospitality. Sure. So I decided to be a consultant, to make it short, to use all this experience to benefit SMEs and especially NGOs, SMEs who want to grow and use this experience to become export ready and have launched in their own markets successful brands and can make a breakthrough with big. No one is like a little company. Yeah. Every little company can break through if they know how to really work on their brand positioning and how to do this market product fit. So actually now I've been with 7 years with AUB, the Faculty of Agriculture and Food Science. So my role is to create these market access to brands who are created by small companies and they want to become larger and don't rely on just funds. So how to do access to marketing, positioning for the local and for international market.
Much needed, very nice.
Yes, exactly. Because we have lots of innovative products, but it's good to not only fall in love with our products, but just know how to make our consumer fall in love, not as us how to answer like their needs, how to position them when it's have a competitive market. And what else? Tech also been like 4 or 5 years so doing all these like topics into training, coaching, consulting on.
Like for example, what are the last couple of like really, if you can say, notable projects you've done in consulting for such
many.
such products?
But if you want like to take a sector-based, this interesting topic, I work with ITC. ITC is a trade development UN agency in Geneva to position the sector of beekeeping in Tanzania.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
So how to
why like in Tanzania? How did that?
Because they have a good beekeeping, very interesting, but they are number 2 or 3 in Africa. And they have good products, but they don't know how to positioning to become like a worldwide renowned, certified honey sector. And they have lots of producers who are like making new brands, and they wanted help in training them how to do their marketing and branding, how to position. And it's important also to talk about not only value proposition about like products, because we can talk about value propositions of countries.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
So this is also a topic that it's really important because it elevates all the sector together. So how to position the honey beekeeping, and we can talk like for Tanzania, and we can talk what we have done also for Lebanon with Coot, etc. How we have positioned the country, because it's really it affects all the industry altogether. To know, because if you talk only about quality and farm to fork, it's become very like
it's become quite mainstream.
Overused,
actually.
yeah.
Yes.
So you need to find the sweet
These
spot.
are the types of projects and kind of opportunities that we can help with
Exactly.
through the industrial kingdom, and your experience will be very well received.
I'm sure. Because the food is very competitive, the cosmetics very competitive. So we need to really
Cosmetics
find our
is like an universe now.
and the mix between like medicine and cosmetics and the functional, even in food has became like a functional product for health, and it's just only not only the taste but what it does for our body. Like you have now new products.
The health food section
Yeah,
has become now like a whole section by itself, and we also will have a lot of focus on that section.
Yeah, it's very interesting topics to share, learnings. So we're there for this, and I'm sure like each one, because we bring lots of fresh perspective on the industry, and I'm sure when someone has a new manufacturing premises or having ideas, they have lots to take care of in terms of production operation. They cannot really rely on themselves to create this. They need to go to specialized people.
And you need to be like all the time researching, networking, knowing what's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. So tackling that topic, what kind of trends do you see in the food industry for the next couple of years, based on
Interesting
what
question,
you're coming up across?
Like we see sustainability, but sustainability is a big word. We need to break it down.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially in food, we see sustainability in the upcycling of ingredients. We see even on the carbon footprint of the transportation, the packaging. We see also how to control portions, like do what we really need, not go into food waste. In terms also of trends, other than sustainability,
the food waste topic, by the way, is very important for me too. I did like a session on that. I did a presentation and about how packaging can help with that. So I like that trend a lot, and I think I see many countries adopting it.
Yeah, because
but
it's
mostly European
win-win for
countries,
the
no?
planet and for the manufacturer. They can decrease their cost and have like extended
And sell
product.
more.
Exactly.
No, don't you think?
Yes, the consumer, they want these also people and planet. Yani, when we have a brand without a purpose, they cannot make it long.
A brand without a purpose. I like that.
it's very
build
important.
on that for another time.
Yeah, lots of
Okay.
things to say.
Patricia, let's talk a bit about the markets that the industrial kingdom is operating in. North Africa, Middle East, Turkey, and regional countries there. How do you see that these markets react to different product brands, different branding strategies?
These markets are very exciting because there are lots of potential in this market. They share common also culture, but we as like the pool of consultants, being Lebanese and having worked on many different markets, we understand their culture and also we can adapt what really works in each market. It's not a question of language, but to know their lifestyle, how they react to innovation, what are their needs. So it's very important to have this product market fit for each go-to-market strategy that we do, and this is where come our strengths. We don't just bring like theoretical information, but we bring some interesting insights from each market, and it's not just insights for insights, but what this information can benefit each manufacturer who wants to launch or penetrate a new market, how to do it without having big mistakes in these markets, because it costs a lot to launch a product and then go back to the whiteboard. So they really need to make sure that they are working with the right consultant, having the practical information that they can use, and also being like together and making sure the successful launch is being done how it was planned and how it is executed also. Not only like in the execution is very important. It can really make or break a strategy that is not really well implemented in each market.
Yes. I think you've tackled a couple really interesting points in terms of there's a lot of knowledge, and based through your experience, you can combine the knowledge. And I know that you are always, always reading and also publishing. So you combine your knowledge with experience, hands-on experience from cases that you've worked on.
Exactly.
From things we've seen our clients go through, and
this is the learning curve that you want to really be proud of.
And we can share that in our consulting job right now.
For companies, they want to launch a new product, or they have some problems like penetrating new markets and they not know how to do it. So we're here to really accompany them and make them feel more confident when they approach, and especially when they have big manufacturing industries, they cannot play with this. The brand is very important. If you have the best products and it's not really well received, well accepted and desired, all this investment will go
totally. Yeah. And I believe also that language does play a big role. If you're going to communicate with the client, in case they wish to communicate in Arabic, in French, especially maybe when we're working in the manufacturing side, like in the on the ground, in the factories or in the fields. So it will be my question to you is: are you comfortable communicating or even drafting things in other than English, in languages other than English?
Yes, French, of course.
Okay.
I'm a French educated. So this is because French also in the business now is taking some importance, especially for North Africa. So this mix of Arabic and French.
Yes, for a while we felt it was a bit obsolete in the business, but now it's coming back. I feel that as well. I see that.
And it gives like this touch when you when you talk about something in French and make it adaptable for the new generation. This is where the difficulty comes. It's not the French, the old, but how to adapt this multi-language. And we are Lebanese, the high key faksaba. So this is a true expression of how we can really create this the sexy way to really position a brand with knowing the insights of each consumer. Yes. So this is very important.
Great. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Welcome. And
it was
we're
very
looking forward.
interesting, and especially it was important to introduce you to our viewers. And
More to come.
so, if you are looking to rebrand, to reposition, or looking for a go-to market strategy, among other things, Patricia is your lady. And to our viewers, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you connect with us on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And send us your questions and comments by email. And you can find us at theindustrialkingdom.com. See you next time.
Bye.